Hey YouTube, just a quick video here, my pickups for the month. The month is winding down, the year's winding down. I'll start off by saying that I've met my goal for the year for silver and for gold. I'll go through that more in a minute, but first let me show off some of the new stuff that I've got. I got a little bit over 24 ounces of silver this month and a little bit over 1 ounce of gold, so I'll show off kind of what I got. I'll start off over here. This category over here is all ones that I got as gifts, or my kids got as gifts. So kind of cool this time of year to get some free silver. Definitely helped me meet my goal. My brother was a big help. He gave me some of these. This one was for my birthday, as you can tell. Kind of a cool old art bar. This is another one, a cool art bar that I'd always kind of admired in his collection, and he gave it to me, of a female golfer. These two Sunshine Safety Awards, my brother gave one of these to each of my boys for Christmas for their stacks. And then just a few kind of cool generic ones here. It looks like a Mercury dime. This one's Merry Christmas 1985. I have one that's like this one, but it's in a lot worse shape, so that's kind of a cool one. And then this one here is the Coeur d'Alene Mining District, just kind of a interesting generic. 10 sterlings, it says on the back. Kind of unusual. It is 1 troy ounce, as it says there, but so I'm not sure what that 10 sterlings means. But also, when I was at my local coin shop buying some stuff, my LCS owner, I picked this little guy out, and it's 0.0225, and it's 50% silver. He had it in the melt bin, so it would have been like, I think it would have been 35 cents. He just gave it to me. He didn't charge me for that, so it was kind of cool. A little free piece. And then at the end of my silver purchase, I had $1 left to my name, and I said, what can you sell me for $1? And he pulled out a dime and said, deal of the day, and sold me a silver Rosie for $1. So that's a pretty good buy, I think, there too. I treated that one almost like it was a gift. So these ones over here were all gifts that I got for Christmas, or my kids got for Christmas, or things like that. So kind of cool to end the year that way. My birthday is also in December, so some of these were birthday presents, some were Christmas, but a lot of free silver this month. Over here then, onto the stuff I bought in my local coin shop. In December I got a little bonus at work, so I was able to get a little more than what I usually do. I got this. I have a couple of these already that I traded for a while back, but this is just a plain generic. It's an international trade unit. I think I have 2 of these. This is my third. I paid $1 over for that one. It's in the generic bin. These two I thought were good buys. I have several of these already, but they're the national refiners and assayers, and these usually have a premium where I'm at, $3, $4, $5 over spot. And these ones weren't in. I think they're in fine shape, but they've got some scratches and stuff on them. You know, I think they look great, but he sold me these for the generic price for $1 over, so I got 2 of those for $1 over. This one I think was the coolest thing that I picked up. This one is a Craig Jorgensen 1892, but it's sterling. If the camera's picking that up there, it says sterling on it, so it's 92.5, and the whole thing weighs 1 ounce, so it's not quite an ounce of silver. It's a little bit less, but it's famous weapons of the world. But I just thought this was super cool. It's like a little mini Kit Kat kind of almost bar that's just shy of an ounce of silver. It's an ounce, but it's because it's sterling, it's a little bit shy of an ounce of silver. And I paid a bit of a premium for this. I paid $20 for this. My LCS owner had just gotten it in and hadn't even had a chance to price it yet. And I saw it and asked him about it, and he liked it, so he said he'd sell it to me for $20, which I thought was a great deal. I haven't researched it really yet, but I think it's probably worth more than that. And it's definitely, I think, just a cool piece. It's one that I'll probably keep if and when the day comes to sell my silver. This is one that kind of thing that I really like, so I'll probably keep that guy. Up here is just some more generic. These are all ones I paid $1 over for. Actually, I think I paid $1.25 over for this one. I kind of have a small collection of the Sunshine Silver Eagles, the dated ones, and I didn't have one for 2000. So, but this was kind of an Easter egg. He had a bunch of these Millennium ones in there that were $3 over, and then he had one in the $1.25 over bin, so I grabbed that one. The rest of these ones mostly were $1 over. This one is another silver trade unit, or international silver trade unit, but I thought the back was kind of cool. That's what drew me to that one. This one actually got out of the melt bins. This one was only spot. It's a Garfield Christmas round, but just trying to lower the average a little bit. This one I thought was kind of cool. I didn't have one like this that I could recollect. Liberty Mint, and on the back it's kind of cool. It's got Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution on there. This one I did pay a little bit of premium over. I paid $3 over for this one, but I just thought it was too cool. I'd never seen one like it. It's NTF. I don't know what that is, but it's 1 ounce Troy. And this side of it's kind of boring, but this side is really cool. It's hard to tell probably on the camera, but it's pretty high relief. It's almost like it's sunken in, kind of. But I just thought it was cool. And, you know, $3 over is not a terrible premium. I usually try to stay away from that stuff, but I just couldn't pass that one up. This one also is the other one I paid a bit of a premium for. It's the 1983 commemorative silver Krugerrand. I don't know a whole lot about these, but I looked them up and they're worth a lot more than what I paid. I think I paid $4 over for this one, but so I paid, let's see, I think I paid just under $20 for this. Maybe rounded down to 19, I can't remember, but 19 or $20 I paid for this. I think they're worth quite a bit more than that, so I thought it was cool. I like Krugerrands. The rest of these were ones that I got for a generic price. This one was $1 over. It's another one that's pretty high relief. I thought it was kind of cool. 1974. I just thought it was a cool looking coin. World Trade. This side it says the International Universal Trade Unit. But I just thought it was cool. I think I may have another one of these somewhere like this, but for $1 over I thought it was a good buy. This one too, I didn't think I had one like this, so it was $1 over, so I grabbed it. This was, I think, a really great deal. I paid $1 over for these two. I got a Canadian Moose, and I got a Canadian Cougar. Yeah, so I don't know, I thought these were really cool for $1 over. I had some of these a while back, and I sold them because I was trying to get out of the stuff that would lose me money when I went to trade it in. And this is a perfect example. The coin shop owner had just taken in a ton of Canadian maple leaves. He had a stack of them. And these two were in there just with a bunch of regular Canadian maple leaves, and he wanted $1 over for all of it. He didn't care what they were, so I gladly paid $1 over for these. These are, on eBay, or probably go for around $30 each, so I'll probably end up reselling these two and trying to get a free ounce or two out of it, but I just thought it was cool to get those for $1 over. I may end up just keeping these for that price. They really are pretty cool, I think, and the value is probably only going to go up, but if there was a bigger premium on these, I probably would have passed, but for $1 over, they really are beautiful coins, and a lot of times you find them and they're pretty milk spotted, but these two were in pretty good shape and kind of fun to find them in a stack of regular maples. This one I actually traded for. I can't remember if I showed this one in another video or not, but I got it this month, class of 96. I traded some ammunition for I'd sold a gun and I had a couple boxes of ammunition for it, and I no longer had anything in that caliber, so I traded the ammo for this. So I traded for that one. These next two, it's interesting. This one was a gift for my birthday also. The reason I didn't put it on the other side, though, is because it's similar to one that I bought. I had just bought this one. They're both Rarities Mint. I just bought this one for myself. They're kind of strange, chunky bars. I had just bought that one, and then my brother gave me this one that he'd picked out. That's very similar, same mint, different design, but both kind of the chunky bars. So I thought those were kind of cool. And then on to the gold. I've been kind of collecting these 10th ounce Lunar Series. This is the Year of the Dog. And, part of me hates to pay the premium on these. But when you get them when they first come out, I think I paid just under $150 for this. Which really, the more I was thinking about it, even at my local coin shop, 10th ounce gold pieces have a pretty big premium. It's usually like 15% at my local coin shop for 10th ounce gold. So it's the worst premium silver to buy, or premium gold to buy, excuse me. But, basically on APMEX, getting this for under $150, that works out to right about 15% over. So, if I was just going to buy a Gold Eagle 10th ounce at my LCS, it'd be the same price as this. So I usually try not to buy the 10th ounces too much because they're real expensive, but the premium at least. But I've kind of been collecting this series, and they're ones that I'll probably end up passing down to my boys. I probably won't be selling them, so I don't worry as much about losing money on these when I go to sell them. But I just think they're kind of cool, kind of a fun thing to collect, the 10th ounce ones. And I think I've got got 5, I think, of them. I just get one each year when they come out. So anyway, I had to grab that one just to keep the set going. But paid a little bit of a premium, which I kind of hate to do, especially on gold. But yeah, I thought it was cool. This one I think I got a really good deal on. This one I got from my LCS. It's an 1894 $20 gold piece. It's just shy of an ounce. It's like 0.96, I believe. Yeah, I was basically just asking him, I want to get something, I want to get an ounce, and I want to get something that's close to spot as I can. So he's showing me a few things, and then he pulled this out, and he said, well, it's not quite an ounce, but basically what he did for this, it's 0.967 or something, and he sold it to me for spot, but for 1 ounce. So I paid a little bit of a premium on it. I basically paid for that extra less than 4/10 of an ounce of gold. But so I paid right at 12. At the time, gold was at $12.90. So I paid $12.90 for this, which I think is pretty decent. I think I got a pretty decent deal on it. It's a bit of a premium, but for a piece like this, I think it's pretty cool. And even buying a 1 ounce, I'd probably be paying 5% over anyway, buying a 1 ounce round. So I thought it was pretty cool. I like this older stuff that was, who knows where this thing has been, who's handled this $20 gold piece. Back in the day, this would have represented a lot of wealth for somebody. Even for me, this represents a lot of wealth. And so you can only imagine, in 1894, what this was worth to somebody. So anyway, I thought it was kind of cool. That puts getting to my goals for the end of the year. It puts my gold, I'm at 5.2 ounces of gold. I wanted to be at least at 5 ounces by the end of the year, so I made that goal. And then on silver, this puts me at 811 ounces. I wanted to at least hit 800. So met my goals for the year. Now I'm thinking about goals for next year. I think in the next year, my goal is going to be to get to 1,000 ounces silver. I'm at 811 now. I think if I really push in the next year, I can get to 1,000. And then I think for gold, I want to try to get up to at least 6 ounces, get up to the next ounce, getting little bits of gold here and there. So anyway, guys, that's my pickups for the month. I had a great month. Really had a pretty good year. For the year, I think I got 2.1 ounces of gold, which was my best gold year ever. And I had my second best silver year ever. I got, what was I at? I'm guessing, I was right. It was 171, I think. 171 ounces of silver, I believe, for the year, which was my second highest. So anyway, guys, had a great year. Hope you guys did too. And good luck in 2018. Hope you meet those silver goals and keep stacking, my friends. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.